Okay, guys, we are back. Next match, this is Tasha Thomas. Getting ready to break here. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Take that off the screen. Tasha Thomas at the table. This is a B-side match. Their opponents are Dennis and Amy that we just finished watching. Try break for Tasha. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Fred, Rob, Steve, Jim. So Dennis got his choice here. He's opted to go low ball, which is fantastic, except for he's going to have to figure out something with that 8. That 8 ball will bank out unless they can break it out somehow. But I don't think that's the wise choice. If you go for the breakout, that 8 ball could get stuck in between that little cluster there in all that traffic. So I believe here you just clear out all your balls. Make sure you've got good shape for the bank on that 8. No problem, Jeff. Just one match of the day. We are going to be here for the rest of the day. I believe it's going to be Masters Scotch for the remainder. They've got everything scheduled here. Oh, I guess they don't really have it scheduled. They're open for time. I guess it could leak until tomorrow, depending on how late it goes. But I do have a match scheduled for 5 p.m., an A-side match. But I believe we'll be here for most of the night until this is pretty much wrapped up. Would appreciate it, guys, if you shared the stream. Great caliber of players here. I believe Dennis and Amy are from Ohio. She left great shape here for her partner. This 4 ball, get it out of the way. Open up that 6. Good effort by Amy there. She was a little bit light on that shape for her partner. This 6 ball is still makeable, however, it's going to lose the cue ball a little bit. If the plan is to bank that 8 ball out, he's going to have to go up and back. Oh, he tried to hold it. That was a tough shot. I would have liked to take my chances on that and just put a little bit of inside on it. Gone off the top rail, off the bottom rail. Ideally, just past the 12 to bank that 8 out. But he tried to hold it, and that was a tough one. The angle was really steep on that one. So Amy here is forced to do something with this 8-ball. It's not going to be easy. I don't think that she can make a plan to make this 8-ball. She's just going to have to try and make contact with it, make sure that their opponents don't get ball in hand. Missed it. And Francis Crevier from Quebec is going to get ball in hand here. The plan is just to take this 14 ball, open up that 9-11. That will do nicely. Good to hear, Corey. We'll be here waiting. The CSL booth is in the dome. We are live streaming our feature tables on 7 and 8. So come by and say hi. Francis is a really great shooter. I love watching him play every year when I come to this event. Left Tasha just enough angle just to make sure he sees that 13. He'll play this 13. I believe rail first, come around for the 8. Same pocket. Like that. Pretty simple 8-ball for Tasha. They are going to get on the board first. So while they're rocking, guys, I'll just flip this up real quick. This is one of our sponsors here, Jam Up Apparel. They have great team shirts. They are sublimated. They are not heat pressed. They are fantastic and comfortable. The red shirts on the top are going to be limited editions, so they are only going to be available until the end of the VNEA event. So if you are interested in that, make sure you get on that right away. The offer is not going to last long. So rack 2, we are going to 4. This is Dennis's break. Oh, looks like Grant came back after he ate. He didn't like how loud I was.
Wow.
I'm accustomed to it now. I got a little time to myself, so I was loving it. Talk a little louder.
Wow.
Surprise. Wakey, wakey.
That's really loud.
I'm good now. I'm accustomed to it now.
That almost blew my eardrums off.
Francis at the table here. He's going high ball. Not bad, not bad. Got a good shot at this 9. I believe Tasha just wants to float forward a little bit just to leave the cut on the 11. Minnesota strong. We'll see you here, Corey. Safe travels.
I can't even really talk. It is very, very loud.
Oh no. Francis is saying very many words in French to himself. That shot's got him talking to himself.
Once we shut down, I'll figure it out.
Francis is in his chair over there shaking his head. He just can't believe he missed that ball. Fairly simple. But we all do it. Sometimes we miss the easiest of balls. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you have a moment, take a second, just share the stream. Let's get the numbers up for these master players. Great shooters from all over the world. New Zealand's in the house, Germany, Japan, Spain, Canada, the Americans, battling it out. And luckily for us, we are in the dome, what I call the dome. I don't know if the VNEA actually calls it the dome.
It's called the pit.
Oh, they call it the pit. I call it the dome.
It is the pit.
Well, you know what? I'm on the stream and I'll call it whatever I want. There we go. Nice recovery by Francis. So, shooter's preference here. Tasha can come off just a little bit of top inside. Go 2 rails for the 8 ball in the top left. She can try to stay on top and shoot the 8 ball to the bottom left. It's a little bit of draw. Just want to bump off that rail slightly. Or just go into it for whatever shape she gets. Use the whole pocket on that one. 2 up. We'll flash this up real quick. Like I said before, guys, the CSL viewer advantage. This is the number 6. Going to be drawn in 3 days. $20 Canadian gets you the advantage pack. That's going to get you a whole bunch of coupons to a lot of our sponsors. Jam Up is in there, Jacoby, T3, the Sure Shot, JB Cases, a bunch of little promo codes and stuff in there. With this, you will get an entry into the viewer advantage. You're going to have your choice of the Jacoby Black Shaft, the T3 Break Jump Cue, or just run hard with the cash. So you can e-transfer your money to qsportslive@gmail.com. We will then send you your ticket with the promo pack. And if you don't have the ability to e-transfer, just send us a message and we'll give you the instructions on how to get payment to us. Dry break from Tasha. That's her second dry break, guys. These tables do not seem to be very friendly today on the breaks. A lot of the matches we've seen today have been breaking pretty tough. John, if Facebook is lagging, close Facebook down completely. All your other programs, try to come back in. We are following along on our tablet, and it seems to be running fairly smoothly now. I haven't had a whole lot of problems in this this last stream that we've activated. However, it was a little dodgy earlier today. I believe Facebook is getting ready to possibly do a software update or something like that. It was kind of glitchy this morning, and it has nothing to do with our internet connection here. We have a dedicated line, and the upload is fantastic. Look out. Side pockets are hungry today. Scratch from Tasha is going to give her opponent ball in hand here. And for our viewers watching from Edmonton, it looks like Jana and Frank have won their match, so they carry on to their next B-side match. They lost their very first one today. Oh, commentators cursed it. So my Facebook just crashed too. Just give me a second here, guys. Just get back on track.
This will be the next one.
And we do have a match already scheduled for 5 o'clock, so depending on how long this match goes, we may not even have to shut down. We can probably just flip over to the next match if possible. Nice shot by Amy there. Just to bump that 2 out, open it up. It will go in the top left. So I think we're going to see Dennis here just roll up on this 7, take the 7 to the right side, roll up on it. She'll then have the 2 ball to the top left. Which he does, but he's pretty straight on that 2 ball. That is the 5, just on the back side of that 4. So that is going to need a little bit of help. She's going to draw on this 2 ball. She got a little funny on the shape here. She's right on the 50-yard line. It's a steep back cut on that 1 to the left side pocket, or if he takes it down to the bottom left, he's got to be careful to either not go into the side or rub off the 8 into the side. He may actually have the 3, which is a tough shot too. Well, hey there, Stephen. Thank you for joining us today. We are here live from Las Vegas at the 2019 World Championships VNEA event. We're going to be here all week. Oh, that was a nice shot. Came close, but he avoided that side pocket.
One bang.
From Monica Webb's pool hall. So Monica Webb is actually very good friends of Joanne and Bev Ashton, who have made a comeback, and this is their first VNEA event probably in, gosh, I want to say 10 years. So if you see her, let her know that the girls are in the house and they are still going. Well, Bev is still going in the Scotch doubles event. but they will be playing the Ladies Masters 9-ball and 8-ball. So Francis got a chance here to do some damage. Take the 11-ball. I think that's pretty much all he's got. Overcut it. Overcut it and scratched.
Is that making a difference in your headset?
That one might sting a little bit. Dennis and Amy here have a pretty tic-tac-toe out. I do like what Dennis is doing here. He's taking the 5 because that leaves him natural shape to the... That gives him natural shape to the 3. Just left himself the right angle off that 3 to bounce out for the 4. And sometimes for me, when I get a ball in hand, I'm not going for my trouble ball first. If I have a ball that naturally leads me to my trouble ball, that's typically what I will do. In that case there, that 3-ball was the trouble ball. So I wouldn't take it first. He opted to take the 5 to lead him to the 3, to lead him to the 4. Map that out really good. So Dennis has the break here. I believe Dennis and Amy are from Ohio. They could really use a break and run here. Makes the 5-ball. 5-ball and the 7, I believe.
7.
Oh, no, there's the 7. Just the 5-ball. That's all he needs to keep shooting here. Amy's options are fairly limited. She could probably make that 4-ball into the left side if she wants low ball. Otherwise, looks like the 11. Nice little touch here. Leave herself for the 13. She held it pretty good. A little bit of a stretch and a cut. It's tough to hold those balls. Left her partner here up and over that 15 slightly, but I think he's okay. Yeah, I know. Facebook is really funny today, Jim. And like I said, it's got nothing to do with our connection here. Our upload is fantastic. We're wired right in. I think it's just Facebook is looking to do a quick little software reboot upgrade today. Nice little shot by Dennis there just to open up that 9-10. Much easier to get at. So Amy's just taking a look at this little cluster here, this 10-12-1 that they need to get on.
Gets the jelly roll.
Oh, maybe they've got a window on that 12 ball.
Hmm?
12 ball goes through the 1-4 to the top left pocket. That is helpful. And it looks like it's pretty straight, so Amy may just choose to do a stop shot here. Take that 10 ball into the left side.
Not straight. Got a little angle.
Oh, Grant's got a little bit of a better view. He says there's a little bit of an angle there. I don't know. Maybe she's got the right angle to bump that one out.
Straight into the 110.
Still taking the 10 to the left.
That's the shot.
Or, yeah, take the 15 to the top left pocket. Leave the cue ball somewhere around that 3 ball to take the 10 in the right side. Use the 1 ball as a stopper. Perfect on that 8 ball. It's just begging to be pocketed. Hey, Rhonda. Thanks for joining us. YouTube is a little bit better. Good to know. Thank you, Jerry. We're at twosies in a quick race to 4. Yeah, Clark, these mics are super sensitive. Super sensitive. We're going to have to do some research into how to turn down the background noise. It may be an upgrade to the soundboard.
I'm gonna play around once we shut down. I'll get it figured.
Grant's going to try not to break it and figure it out after we shut this stream down here. So we'll hope for a quick few games here. Close this match out. Give Grant some time to play with the soundboard. Hopefully we can get this figured out right away. It is definitely touchy. Looks like another dry break for Tasha. This table has not been very friendly on the breaks. So with that, guys, it looks like Dennis has just run to the washroom real quick. So we'll give a couple of shout outs here to a couple of our sponsors. Mr. Bob Danielson Custom Cues, the maker of the Sweet Spot 360 low deflection shaft. Get a hold of him at bdcuesandcomics.com, right out of Washington. And we are proud to be a part of the life of JB cases. They are fantastic cases. Probably the last case you will ever have to buy. The only time you're ever going to have to buy another case is if you want to trade up, get a different color. And of course, Jam Up Apparel. Visit their website. They've got tons of great shirts, polos, sweaters, pants. And like I said, those red Q Sports Live polos are a limited edition. They're only going to be available till the end of VNEA. So just over another week or so, those will be available. Make sure you get your hands on one of those. Those shirts are awesome, super comfortable. They're sublimated, so the design is actually woven into the fabric. It is not heat transferred, which is a big deal. Yeah, Todd Grant's going to look into it. I'm just going to... Boys like to fix stuff, so I'm just going to let him do it.
We couldn't do it without your direction.
I'll just tell him how to do it later.
Yeah. I'll fix it, and then you tell me again how I should fix it.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure it is a settings issue, Jason, but we're just not sure. This is the first time we've hooked them up. They are fantastic. We can actually hear each other through these mics, but they are super sensitive. We have to figure out a way to turn down the background noise and the audio through the headphones, because as we can hear each other talking is fantastic, so we don't actually have to talk over each other, but it is so loud. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to make them more powerful.
Yeah, you boys know what's up.
Todd, it's really the only answer I can give.
Yeah.
And I don't even think I need a mic. I think your mic just picks me up.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah. As long as it's not a Tim Allen fix. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't allow Grant to have hammers.
What are you talking about? I've got like 10 of them.
We will see you soon, Mr. Plow. Safe travels. Hopefully you don't hit that windy turbulence coming in. That's always a downer.
It's been really windy.
I don't know if these headsets actually came with directions. And our tech guy is not with us on this trip.
We just got them plugged into the wrong ports.
Oh, Grant says we have them plugged into the wrong ports. Oh, right, Kevin, you guys are driving. Well, safe travels. Dennis at the table here. Oh, he missed it.
Nice attempt. That was the right shot.
Tried to dig deep on that one. Wanted shape on the 11 because it obviously does not go in the top pockets.
How good did he get with that leave, though?
Yeah, that was a very fortunate leave. Francis is probably saying a lot of bad words in French in his head right now. Francis Crevier, fantastic shot, and one of the nicest guys from Quebec. Playing with Calgary's Tasha Thomas. Maybe in off this 15. Oh, no, just went for a safe shot. That was very smart. I don't know if Amy has this window to this 14. She's looking at it pretty long and hard. It looks like she may have it, but it's tight. Oh, she saw it, just not enough to make it. Oh, Todd. I already got the dummy. I just need the book. Oh, it's not a nice look.
Does anybody want to buy a ticket on my next raffle? It's for my wife.
Okay, so Francis and Tasha got a chance here to get one up on Dennis and Amy again. It's all about cue ball placement. Everything is open, it goes.
Important game. This is to get to the hill. smart about it. Take the headset off and just stick the mic between us.
Not just a hat rack.
Great shot. Oh, that 8 might come into play a little bit, though.
I think she's okay. She's just going to cut this 5 in, come off that top rail.
Yeah. She's still looking at the 4 ball, but I like your plan better. Just take the 5 ball.
Yeah, she's got natural angle off that 5.
Oh, no. Todd, I have a whole bunch of those books.
So Dennis and Amy here get an unexpected return to the table. That was very unexpected.
This is a gift. An absolute gift. And I think Tasha got just too focused on that 4 ball. And
Well,
if she'd have just kind of stood back from the table and looked at it, I liked your shot better.
Yeah, I would have just taken the 5. She had natural angle, just, put top spin on it, top outside even, come off that top rail, back center table for the 4. It was money. Oh,
Nice
short side on the 14.
Short side 14. Really nice. Well done.
Good weight on that shot.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see if Tasha and Francis can battle back here. That was a bit of a gift.
Yeah, that was a big swing. It's either you or your opponent getting to the hill first.
Nothing but net. Well, why don't we give a shout out to the T3 Thumper Jump Break Cube, bringing the thunder with the thumper. If you are interested in one of these cues, we do get a little bit of a special deal on these as well as the Jacoby Blacks. And if you are in the market, I can tell you this jump break cue will be the best thing that you've ever hit with. If you are interested in one, just send a message to the Q Sports Live page. I'll get back to you with exactly how we can make that happen.
Anthony, this is double elimination. This match here that we're watching is a B-side match. So these guys are playing for their tournament life. We'll be showing the Scotch doubles, I believe, for the rest of the night until we get it done. Tomorrow morning we start with the 9-ball singles. Break.
Ben Francis is taking his certification course and just on a dinner break. So I'm pretty sure that you guys, even though he's standing beside me, if he was to say something, you could hear him.
Hi, everyone. Is that why you guys are using one mic?
Yes, because this is extremely loud.
Too loud, yeah.
And I'm going to figure it out.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go eat.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, I think we finally made up our minds on what we're doing here. So Steph's going to go have dinner with Ben. I'm going to jump on the mic here and take this match home. So if you are just tuning in, guys, help us out. Smash that share button. Let's get it going. This is in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is the VNEA World Championship, so they do come from everywhere. Nice shot. Really nice shot. Kind of rearranges the furniture a little bit though and just doesn't get on the good of really anything. The fortunate side is the 3-ball is somewhat hampering that 15, 10, 11 down in the bottom right hand corner here. And I'm just going to turn down my mic just a touch. hearing myself in my own ears is something I'm going to have to get used to. But I'm certainly going to give it my best to figure out what's going on with these mics, and I'll get that done throughout the next break. They're so sensitive you can't really even whisper. If you whisper, they can hear you. Jason, he's getting the certification for doing instruction. So, I mean, he's certainly got the street credibility. He plays at a high enough level, but he definitely wanted to have the validity behind it as well. So he is taking the instructor course. Hello, Mike Thompson. How are you? Are the Kiwis still in? You know what, Anthony? I'm not really sure. But all of that is available on CompuSport. If you want to bring up CompuSport, you can follow along and stock your favorite team or your favorite player. Kind of watch them as they progress throughout the tournament, where they're playing, how they've done, whether they're A side, B side. All that info is on CompuSport. So it is Amy at the table right now. Nope. It is now Francis at the table. Oh, Ben might know a thing or two about this game. He has done extremely well over the last little bit. And we'll see if him and his team can come down, starting in the team event, playing in the advanced division, and see if they can do the three-peat. They've already won it twice in a row. Now we'll see if they can do it this year for the three-peat. And if that match does happen, I will do everything in my power to make sure that we bring you that match. And we do apologize if you are watching on Facebook and all of the dropouts that we're getting here. I can tell you it's certainly not our connection. The connection that we have here is phenomenal. But it seems like Facebook is doing a little bit of an update, or about to do an update, or I don't know what they're doing, but no, Todd, I'm not going to stay on the stream while I figure out the microphones. I'm going to try and do all of that during one of the breaks. So it likes to play safe there, and that is because of that 11, 15, 10 sitting up here in this top corner. No real good way to get on it with exception to the 9, but you kind of need to be where that 7 ball is to get the angle in to break that out. There's a Windsor team that's going to steamroll Ben's team. I don't know about that, Mark. They'll put up a fight on both sides. If they are that good, we'll see. It'll be a good match, that's for sure. There'll be a lot of really good matches. Obviously, you don't come down to Vegas and want to do terrible. This is one that you're going to see a lot of players put their effort into. Absolutely, Mike. Bonnie and Chisholm are playing. I don't know if they're still in, though. So Unfortunately, they're not. They went out in 17 to 24th. Jason looking for the side action. So now that that 7 ball's moved out of the way, now they can get this angle on the 9 ball that they were looking for earlier to break out that 11, 10, 15 cluster on that right side of the table. But I think I'd almost, did he come a little short? I think so. A little bit short. But I was gonna say, I almost want to take care of the 12 ball first. It was kind of sitting down there in no man's land, and just one of those balls you'd rather take out right now. Oh, wow. Oh, what a great shot. Takes the 11, punches the 3 ball in, and the 11 follows it. What a great shot. And I think this is the right shot, 10 ball. Hopefully you can draw over just enough. So not a bad shot. With the speed of the tables, I think that's what helped him out there, but I believe now she has choice on all 3 balls. And I agree with her choice. I wish they would have taken this ball out earlier, 2 shots earlier. And then it's pretty much duck soup from there. Can you have a replay on that? Unfortunately, guys, I don't have the replay going. However, if you are on YouTube, you can rewind in real time. And I did hear a rumor that Facebook is going to start doing the same thing where you can just rewind in real time. Actually, Ryan's doing pretty good. I talked to him a couple of days ago or yesterday. All my days are now blend into each other. But he is doing much better. Stomach is doing better. Now it's just his sleep patterns with kind of all the new medications that they've got him on. He's not sleeping too well, so. Hey, Regis, tournament's going really well. This is day number 1 of 10. And he deposits the 8. They are your winners. Taking out Francis Crevier, Tasha Thomas. So with that being said, guys, I am going to do a quick shutdown restart. And I'm going to try to figure out these mics. So on behalf of myself, Steph Toy, the rest of the Q Sports Live team, thank you very much for tuning in. We will be back shortly with the next set of matches. If you haven't done so already, make sure you've gone onto our Facebook page or the YouTube channel. Hit the like or subscribe button so that when we do come back live, you'll be notified. You can jump in and join the live stream again. With that being said, I'm going to leave you with one of our commercials with one of our sponsors. We'll do a quick shutdown, and we'll be back with the next set of matches. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you in a few.
The question is do we ever step back and look at what we've done and wonder why we're here, kind of pinch ourselves and my answer to that is yeah, every day pretty much. I mean, I look at her, we talk about that all the time, like we can't believe we're here. We truly feel lucky. I mean, if anybody asked me what's the secret to this business, to us in this business, beyond the quality of the product, it's the relationships that we forge with our customers, with the people who enable us to be here. It's the people who come back and buy 2 or 3 or 4 cases, and the people who bring their friends. They trust us enough to vouch for us for their friends. and that is just amazing to us. You know, we look around and we're like, how lucky can we be?
At JB Cases, we care about your cues by putting layers of padded protection around them and then build as much case as you want around that protection. Visit us at jbcases.com and design your case today.